So Asha is going to tell us how his year, the first year of secondary school, went. And take it away, son. Take it away.
You know, I honestly expected something like incredibly high because, you know, transition from primary school to secondary school, you know, it's big school. There's tons of movies about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was not what I expected it to be. I mean, like,
you might. Okay, carry on. So you're not expecting it. What do you mean? That's not what you expected.
We all know what happened this year.
Okay, so apart from that, what were you expecting in secondary school?
I mean, like, because of the problems that we had, it limited quite a lot of the things we did.
Yes, I mean, you mentioned that movies. What do you mean? Like, you've seen movies?
I mean, like,
secondary school in movies. So tell us.
They always have like clubs and everything.
Yeah.
And, like, there's all those stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know, the 6-foot blonde bully that has a really expensive car and plays football.
Yeah.
And is captain somehow, but how is he captain with this grit? The stereotypes.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of American movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't see many of those stereotypes in real life.
Yeah.
And also, the lockers are tiny.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was expecting, you know, those big lockers that are like that tall and you can fit a decent amount of stuff in there.
What made you think that the lockers would be tall? Is it because you've seen it in the movies?
Maybe.
Tell us.
Yeah. That is.
What movies?
You know, middle school worst years of my life.
Sorry?
Middle school worst years of my life.
Oh,
like that
okay.
movie.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Is that set in America?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, the schools in England with lockers like that.
Okay.
I think.
So, are you saying that your property doesn't fit in the lockers?
Oh no, it does. It does.
Okay. So tell us more then. Apart from the lockers, what other shocker did you get?
Well, like, you know how there's internal exclusions where they basically take the student out of classroom for a set amount of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, our school calls it time out.
Okay.
It feels like I'm 5 years old and going to the naughty corner.
Did you get any time out?
No. You would get a letter sent.
How did you manage to stay away from that though? Because you've always been put on the time out when you're in primary school.
I mean, time out is very extreme.
Where? In secondary school?
Say on levels of getting into a fight.
Okay.
But that happened to someone in my class.
Yeah.
He had justifiable reasons, which I'm not going to get into for personal reasons.
Yeah. Let's skip that. That's personal to that person.
And he got sent to time out.
Yeah.
And it's basic. I've seen inside of timeout because we did this after school thing and we basically put our bags there while we waited.
Yeah.
And it's basically like it's a bunch of desks confined into like small spaces, and there's like these walls that stop you from basically socializing with other people.
So tell us about the highlights.
We went to Thorpe Park. That was fun.
Yeah.
I went on The Swarm and Walking Dead. Walking Dead is good. I felt like I was gonna have my head hit on.
When was that week? The activities week? What did you call it?
ALD.
Oh yeah. What does ALD?
Days.
Alternative Learning Days. Yeah, I remember that. And you missed out on one because you're home, innit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the next day I found out that was one of the least popular trips.
Oh, okay. So you didn't miss much then?
No. And the bus had like, you know, those airplane seatbelts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, that was.
What other activities did you do on that ALD week?
We went to Black Country Museum.
Yeah, how was that?
Pretty good.
What did you see?
Wood painted black to pretend to be charcoal.
Right.
Because I mean, you can't just keep charcoal lying there or people will steal it.
Yeah.
So they just paint wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I think it was painted wood. It could have been charcoal, but there was a lot of it.
okay. And how easy was it to make friends?
Oh, it was easy.
Tell us.
I'm a very sociable person.
So you're an extrovert?
Yeah, I mean, in year 6, before all the commotion,
Yeah.
I was incredibly extroverted.
Okay.
I mean, but as the whole home learning thing, I've become a bit less extroverted, but I mean, I'm still very sociable.
Okay. So where did you spend most of your time at school? In the playground, in the dining room, in the library, or apart from when you're in class, I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, again, because of the current state the world's in, school had to have a staggered start.
Yeah.
Meaning Key Stage 4 started an hour later than Key Stage 3. This also meant they ended an hour later, which was really annoying for them, because you'd come home at 4 instead of 3, or you'd start school at 9:30 instead of 8:30.
Okay.
Which gives you more time to sleep in.
Yeah, but I mean, during your break, your free hours, where did you go?
There were a bunch of these concrete benches.
Okay.
With a bit of greenery in the middle.
So when did you go to the library then?
So the first time I went to the library was the first day after school.
Oh, you don't go to the library anymore? You told me you like the library.
Yeah, I'm expanding the story and just setting up the first and second act.
I beg your pardon?
It's okay. Yeah, and I mean, I was one of the first people in the library. Almost every day, at the end of school, I'd go to the library, return new books, take ones out.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm quite a fast reader.
You're still a bookworm then?
Yeah.
What was your favorite book so far?
Well, at the beginning of the year, I was quite into the Percy Jackson series.
Yeah.
I mean, as I moved on,
Is that the one from Thomas and... No, it's not, isn't it? No, it's not.
Greek mythology.
Oh.
You know how I just spent 10 minutes lecturing you on it that one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I know that.
You posted it on Facebook.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And towards the middle of the year, I couldn't go to the library at all because lockdown, current state the world's in, so annoying. And then at the end of the year, one of my friends, he introduced me to manga, which is basically Japanese comics.
Yeah.
And yeah, I started off with the Tokyo Ghoul series. He recommended that to me.
Okay.
And then I moved on to Naruto, and that's the one I'm currently reading.
Yeah.
But I'm also reading a bit of Tokyo Ghoul. Because I went to the library so much, before the lockdown that happened after Christmas, I was offered the part of student librarian.
Oh yes, tell me about that. Would love to hear that.
We haven't started it yet. It happens in September.
Okay.
It was supposed to happen after January, but I'll let you figure out what happened on that one.
So did you just get offered it, or did you have to
Oh, I just got offered it. I mean, I went there every day. I'm one of the 3 students that the librarian knows the name of.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So they just saw you coming in all the time and they thought, oh, this child must like the library.
Yeah,
or not child. What do they call you now? Student? Or pupil? What do they call you? Pupil or student?
Student.
Okay, the student loves the library. I mean, he comes every day.
Yeah, and I mean, usually they get you to show you your card, which basically says your name, how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Just so they can say, this person's taking out the book. I now know if they don't return it within a set days, I will know because it will say their name and I'll be able to track what class they go to, what form class they
Yeah.
Not every class where they're at the moment. Stuff like that.
Okay, so tell us, what's your favorite subject?
Either computer science, history, or math. Oh, and French. No, definitely French.
So you've changed from science? I haven't had science in there.
I can't believe I forgot to say science.
I thought you'd mention science first.
My 2 favorite lessons are science and French, I'd say.
Okay.
I mean, in year 6...
Tell us what you've learned in French. I'm interested in that. I like science.
Yeah, science is fun.
But-
and I want to be a scientist when I get older.
What words have you learned in French? Tell us.
I know how to give some decent directions.
Like? Okay, tell us in French.
Okay, so take a right turn is allez tout droite.
Mm-hmm. And how about good
No,
morning?
sorry. Tournez à droite.
I don't think
That's
I'll
right.
understand any of it, but yeah.
Go on straight ahead is allez tout droite.
Okay, so how about good morning?
Bonjour.
And good night?
Bonne nuit.
And hello?
Salut or bonjour.
And oh, sorry. What's your name?
Ça va bien.
Okay, and how are you?
Wait. I got it mixed up. I'm pretty sure ça va bien is how are you?
Okay.
And can't remember what your name is.
Okay, how about thank you?
Mercie.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
Yay! High five. Well done. I think I give you an A+. What did you get in French? I'll give you an A+. So tell us about you being a student council. How did you get that post?
So there was like a vote thing. I was going to write down notes, but I forgot.
Okay.
I mean, stuff on Disney Plus got interesting.
And then how did you manage to get yourself that post then if you forgot to write notes?
Improv.
Okay, so tell us, what did you say to make sure you get it?
I mean, like, I feel like the main thing that made people vote me was because I said, like, I wanted to bring back the longer breaks and lunches that they did. Because, I mean, we had 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But you had to leave for your lesson 5 minutes early. And with lunch, we got 35 minutes, but you'd leave for your lesson 10 minutes early.
Okay, so do you think you're going to continue with this post? Is it a post you continue with, or you have to campaign again?
I think, yeah, you campaign again. But I'm not
Okay.
going to campaign next year.
Why not?
I want to give other people opportunities, and I feel
That's fair enough.
I'm incredibly disappointed because I feel like I didn't fulfill the promises I gave.
Okay.
Because we got two or three meetings out the entire year.
Yeah.
All of which were before the Christmas holidays.
Oh, maybe it's because of the
All we did was the food bank.
so many activities that needed to be put in because of the situation at hand, isn't it? Maybe. But
And
hopefully.
they said they were going to bring back clubs, then they didn't bring back clubs, and they
So
keep
did
on
you
saying
feel
they're
like-
going to bring back clubs, so they moved the date.
Did you feel like you let your voters down?
Yeah, I mean, like, one of the reasons they voted for me was to get back the longer breaks and lunches. But then I soon found out that until, the current situation in the world is solved, we're not getting back those breaks and lunches.
But do you think that you made them promises that are not achievable?
I feel like the longer breaks and lunches, we could have gotten back.
Okay. Or maybe we can try again some other time. You can take a break maybe next year and stand again the year after. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure it's only year 7 and 8 you run for student council.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because I didn't see any year 9 student councils during the
So,
food bank.
so what are you planning to go for next?
I feel like in year 7 I've let down the people who chose to vote for me. And
Yeah?
I mean, like, had two of them voted for someone else, I wouldn't have gotten that role.
But I think that you should be proud of yourself that you actually improvised and got it. At the end of the day, I don't think it's your fault that you didn't get to
Yeah.
sit for more meetings
But
than you should.
I felt guilty about it.
No. That is
That's the
what
thing,
leadership.
I can
That is
feel
what
guilty
leadership
about
is all
things
about.
that aren't 100% my fault.
Yeah. That is human,
Yeah.
I guess.
I feel like.
But I'm so proud of you that you actually achieved a lot in your first year of secondary school.
I mean, like.
I'm very proud of you.
We
We're
didn't even
all
get a
are.
chance to add recycling bins to the classrooms.
Yeah? maybe you can pass it on when you hand over to the next one.
Yeah, I know which person I'm hoping does the election.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that in private because privacy reasons.
Okay, so winding up, I don't think we can live without asking this question. What would you like to do in future?
Scientist.
Okay, that's very interesting.
I mean, I do kind of like the types of science, you know, the classic science, like the blowing, like the chemical reactions.
Yeah.
You know, like the type of Rick and Morty stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the show, but I do know like the basics about it.
Okay. I can't wait to see the scientist in you, son.
Yeah, and I mean, like in year 6, for the first time and probably only time ever, they did a yearbook.
Yeah.
Where we would vote for, like most likely to do this, and I won most likely to be a scientist.
Yeah.
And me and one of my friends, we both want to be scientists, so we might end up working in the same science lab.
I am looking forward to that future.
And also, I want to do like science YouTube stuff. You know,
Yeah.
Cool
As long as you
experiments.
don't explode the house and explode yourself.
I won't blow up things. I'll use the proper conditions. We've been taught all that stuff in science.
Yeah.
What are the controlled variables?
So what's your favorite so far that you've done? Some experiments.
I mean, the first time we used the Bunsen burner.
Oh yeah, I remember that
I
one.
was completely scared. I was like, I don't want to touch the fire.
Yeah.
And I was also scared of a lighter.
Yeah.
And then you just hand me a lighter and turn it on.
Where? At home?
Yeah, at home.
When we were burning the peppers
Yeah, when
in
we
the
were-
incinerator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So you used to it now.
Yeah, I mean, like with the Bunsen burner, I'm the person like turning on the gas tap, putting.
But you're doing it safely though.
Yeah. Putting the spoon under the fire. I mean, the teacher lights the matchstick, of course.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
She said we will never be able to do that in school.
And have you done any kind of like science experiments apart from the Bunsen burner is chemistry, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we made a pH indicator,
Oh yeah.
which basically says like how acidic your foods
Oh
are.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Have you done any insects or animal operations and stuff like that?
No.
Okay.
We haven't done the classic dissecting frogs.
Do they do that in England?
I don't know.
'Cause they
I
do
watch
that
too
back
many
home.
American movies.
They do that back home in
We
Uganda.
looked up frogs.
Well, those who are doing sciences, but I don't think they were O level. I think it's A level, advanced level. I think for those who took sciences. Yeah.
In year 3, I was supposed to be cutting up pig eyeballs.
Pig what?
Pig.
Pig eyeballs.
Yeah, this sounds really
Oh.
weird, but basically, like they did this sort of limited time thing where they had like this special scientist come into school and teach us a bunch of stuff. He gave us these cool glasses,
Oh, okay.
and
Tell us when you met the librarian.
first day of school.
Was it the first day of school?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Not like the
That was after.
not the induction day. I mean like the
After
first
the
proper
break.
day of school.
Was that after the break?
Yeah. So basically, we had an induction day
Yeah.
on like the 2nd. Then we had a week off while they did the other induction days across the week. And then we'd come in for a proper day of school.
How did it feel meeting a celebrity? Did you have any of his books in the library?
No.
Okay.
He mainly sells them on Amazon.
All right. Have you read his books?
No, it's really a monster school thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Was it exciting?
yeah, it was quite nice seeing him. And
Yeah.
we got to ask him the basic Q&A.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked him the question that loads of people ask. Would you
Yeah.
go back to your old job with a much higher pay rise?
Yeah.
Because I mean,
What did you say?
he said no. Because
Okay.
I mean, like,
It was-
he enjoyed being an author more.
Oh, okay. That was.
Yes, but as a whole, I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've made friends.
Yeah. You've enjoyed secondary school?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good. And are you looking forward to your next year?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to year 8 because then I won't be the youngest person in school.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to see the younger ones?
Yes.
Like, yay, guys, look
can
at
be
us.
hello, Grem. I mean, like,
Look at us, we are big.
I mean, I mean, I know what it's like for like being new in the school. It's so annoying. Like, all the people are just being there's a level of friendliness that I'm incredibly extroverted, as I said, but there's a level of friendliness where it just gets weird.
Yeah.
And, like, one of the year 9s or year 8s once came up to me and said, "Oh, we should be friends because we have classes on the same floor." I had no idea who she was.
Maybe she just wanted to be friends.
She had science and I had history.
Oh, okay.
And that was the first time I'd seen her.
Yeah, okay. So it seems like you've had a wonderful time.
Yeah,
and
it's had its ups and downs.
you've made me very proud.
Some weird moments.
Well done, son. Keep up the good work. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.